first. Okay. Now I'm going to share my laptop screen. Yeah. So this first example, which is given on this page, that is example number 7. I want all of you to just close your books because I don't want anyone of you to refer to the book and give me the answer of this question. The question is given on the page. Example number 7 is something like this. Write a program to check whether the entered number. Question 7, example number 7 is saying that we need to write a program. VAP means write a program. Okay, write a program in small basic. So it may be possible that in the same way you can get a question in your exam also. So don't get confused with this word VAP. VAP means write a program. Write a program in small basic to check if the end. It's not working properly. To check whether the entered number is an odd or even. Okay, whether the entered number is odd or even. So that's what we need to check. Okay. Now, how can anyone tell me how can we check? What is the condition that we need to define for checking whether a particular number which the user has entered on the text window, is it odd or not? Is it even or not? How can we check that?
By checking if it's divisible by 2 or not.
If a number is divisible by 2, so it
Then
is
it will
an
show odd,
even
and
number,
if
or
it's
if
not,
it is not divisible
if it is, then
by
it
2,
will
it's an
You will
odd.
answer.
So it is odd.
Akshara, if you will answer like this, how am I going to understand you answering?
Sir,
So raise your hands. Okay, raise your hand. I will give you the answer. I will give you the chance. We'll consider it as an odd number, right? So how can we check whether a number is divisible by 2 or not? Can you tell me the condition that we can use for checking this thing?
Sir, we have to first design a variable A or B, any variable. Then we have to write text window dot write line. If text window dot write line A.
That is not the thing which I'm asking you. You're telling me about this thing, sir. First of all, you need to get a value from the user, right? So for that, we can write it down like this. Enter any number. When the user will see this thing getting reflected on the text window, the first thing he's going to do is he's going to enter a number. Fine. And after that, so read number is the function which we use for reading the number which the user enters on the text window, right? So the number is going to get stored in this variable A. After this, what is the condition that we need to define inside this if loop for checking whether
If A is divisible by 2. If A divisible by 2.
2.
Like
Excuse
this,
me, sir. No, sir. Sir, can I tell?
Yes, Akshara, please go ahead, dear.
Sir, A is equal to math dot remainder 0 a comma 2.
Why are you putting this A in front of this math
Sir,
dot
because
remain?
this is a variable, and
No,
if we
because this the value is getting stored in this variable, na? So you can directly use this variable in this function remainder. Okay, like this. So what is this function going to do? It is going to divide this value of A with 2, and it is going to return the remainder. Whatever the remainder we will be getting as an output, it is going to return the remainder. Fine. Now we need to check whether
excuse
the
me, sir.
zero or not. If the remainder is equal to 0, then what does this mean? It means that
The number,
Is divisible by entered number
then the
is
number
even.
is even.
the
The entered number
third number is
is
an
even.
even number, right? That's what it
Excuse me,
means.
sir.
This is this.
Sir, I'm having network issues, so can I switch off my camera? And my brother is also doing classes. Ichani.
Oh, not at all in here. Please go ahead. So if it is not, it will not give us the remainder, this 0 as a remainder. So what does this mean? It means that this number is not an even number, it is an odd number. And finally, after defining all the codes, we can end this if loop using the simple keyword end
And
if.
if.
Okay, so this is the program, and this is a solution for this question, which was asking us to find out whether the entered number is an even number or not. Now let's run this program and check out whether it is working fine or not. Okay, let's check this by running the program. Enter any number. So let's enter
222.
45. Let's enter 45. Okay. So can anyone tell me what is the output we are going to get?
Entered number is
The
an odd number.
number is an odd number.
That is
The entered number
Entered number.
is odd number. Is an odd number. Why is it so? Just because the condition, this number which the user has entered,
divisible by 2.
it is not satisfying the condition which we have defined in the if loop. That is the reason we are getting this as an output, right? Now let's enter one more number here. Let's enter an even number this time. Let's enter 7, 8, 9, something like this. Okay, let's see whether
Entered
what
number is
this
an even number.
going to return. The entered number
7,
is an
8, 9, 8, 8, 8, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 7, 6. This was.
hold on. Fine. So this is how you can write down the solution of this simple program, which is asking us to which has asked us to find out the number, which has asked us to find out whether the entered number is even or not. Now let's come on the second program, which is given on the same page number 101, 124, example number 8. Okay, so please don't open your books. You have to answer this question yourself without taking reference of your books. Okay, you write a small basic program to check whether the entered number is a single digit, double digit, or 3-digit number. Okay, write a program in small basic to check whether the entered number is a single digit, डबल डिजिट और 3-digit नंबर. अभी आप लोगों का दिमाग घूम गया ना बिल्कुल कि ये तो अलग ही क्वेश्चन आ गया. We don't know anything about it. How write down the code for this.
शायद लिख सके हम.
You can do it. Okay, remember this thing. If you know the programming, if you know how to program, how to code the things, it is possible for you guys to code everything. Even if you have not heard about the thing in your entire life, then also you can do that. So what is this question asking us? It is asking us to find out that whether the entered number, the number which the user has entered, is it a single digit number or a double digit number or a 3-digit number? So the first thing that we need to check, first thing that we need to think is, how can we check whether a particular number is a single digit number or not? Can anyone tell me how can we check? What is the condition that we can use for checking whether a particular number is a single digit number or not? It's very simple. The answer is very simple. Achha, let me help you guys with the answer of this one. If this number, okay, let's suppose a number is in this variable a. If it is greater than 0, sorry, if it is greater than equal to 0, and if it is smaller than 10. So I think all the numbers which will satisfy these two conditions are going to be single digit. Am I right? Are you getting my point or not? पक्का समझ में आ रहा है बेटा आप लोगों को?
Yes, sir.
Now, see, all the numbers which will satisfy these two conditions. Okay, see, numbers starting from 0, okay, and up to 9, they all are single digit numbers. So in total, we have got 10 numbers which are of single digit. Am I right? So I think this condition is going to give us the right output for single digit. Now, if suppose you want to find out whether the entered number is a double digit number or not, what is the
Sir,
condition
can I
you?
tell the code?
Yes, please go
Sir, can
ahead.
I tell the condition? Sir, A, sir, can I tell?
Beta, go ahead, please.
Sir, A and then greater
Should be bigger than 10 or is
Sir,
equal to 10,
is equal
smaller
to
than the
bigger
and
to sir
bigger
and
than
than 100.
A smaller
smaller than
than 100.
Absolutely correct. Okay, A should be smaller than 100. A is a variable in which we are storing the number. Okay, or in which we are going to store the number. Fine, so that is the reason we are taking this A again and again. And now what is this condition saying? If the value of A, the value which is there in this variable A, if it is equal to or greater than 10, and if this value is smaller than 100, then automatically it is going to give us the numbers which are of double digit, right? And similarly,
Okay.
we can do it for the 3-digit
Sir,
numbers.
100
Sir,
and
may I
2000.
tell? Sir, A greater
Also.
sign 100 and A
Isani
smaller
ho
than
gaya.
1.
and A than 1000.
Now, what is the difference between the questions which we have done and this question which we are going to do now? Here, there are 3 different conditions we need to take care of. Okay, earlier we have just defined one condition for which we guys were using if then else loop. Now we have got 3 conditions to check. How are we going to do this? And what is the trick we are going to use for checking out these 3 conditions? Okay, that's what we are going to learn. So if you have got more than 2 conditions to check, so for that, what is the loop that you have to use? You need to use if, else, if ladder. It is given on page number 124. Okay, Kanak, I think you're feeling extremely sleepy. Feeling extremely sleepy right now. Not paying attention on what I am explaining you guys. Explaining a bit. Okay. So there are 3 different conditions which we need to check, and because as I've told you that if you have got 2 or more conditions to check, so you can do it with the help of if, else, if ladder. Now, how are you going to implement this idea in the small basic environment for finding out the solution? So this is going to give us what are these 2 lines
What the
going to
number have written by the user.
whatever the number the user will enter on the text window, this read number function is going to read that number and it is going to store it in this variable A. Okay, now what is the first condition that we need to check? We need to check this one. Okay, let's copy this whole thing
Sir, can
and put
Akshara
it
tell?
in place
Sir,
of
we
this.
need to delete it and yes.
Okay, so we can write it like this: if A is greater than equal to 0 and A is smaller than 10. Fine.
So, sir,
Why?
text window right line, the
Beta,
enter
just a second,
number
just a second,
is
just a second. Beta, just a second.
okay, sir.
What I'm saying is, why have I used this AND operator? It's a logical operator
Because
that
we want that the both of the conditions that we have put should be
Should work.
completed.
should be true.
Should work.
Okay, both the number should satisfy both the conditions. Then only we will call it as a single digit number. Otherwise, we'll not call it as a single digit number. Okay, we want that number to fulfill both the conditions we have defined over here inside this if loop. Okay, then only we will say that the entered number is
And
a
single digit number.
single digit number. Now comes the second condition, because we have got more than two conditions to check. So that is the reason we are going to make use of else if. Instead of using else, you have to make use of else if.
Else if.
Else if means, else if translates to what in Hindi? अगर if अगर ये हो तो ये चीज एग्जीक्यूट होनी चाहिए, नहीं तो अगर ये चीज हो
तो ये वाली चीज एग्जीक्यूट।
हाँ, दैट इज एब्सोल्युटली राइट। ठीक है, इसलिए कहते हैं हिंदी भी एक अच्छा सब्जेक्ट है। else if
माय
A
फेवरेट।
is else if A is greater than equal to 10 and A is smaller than 100. Just give me a short moment. So else if A is greater than equal to 10 and A is smaller than 100, then what we
The
will say?
entered number is a double digit number.
Absolutely correct. The entered number is a double digit number. Fine. And after that, what we have to use? We'll again use else if.
Else if.
Else
Okay.
if.
And then we are going
Else
to
if.
Copy
put
this.
the third condition inside this if loop, and then we'll place then. Okay.
Next window.
Let's copy this
Then,
whole thing and
Right line. The entered number is a three-digit
three
number.
digit number.
three-digit number. Okay. Now let's check out the
Sir,
output.
triple
What we have.
digit.
Three-digit beta. Okay, now let's see what are we going to get as an output. Let's verify whether it is running fine or not. It is going to give us the right
Sir,
output or
wait.
not. That-
We have not put an and condition in the third.
Okay, dear. Now I think it is fine. So let's enter a number like this. Okay. Why we have not got any output? Because this
Because
number
it is not a
Because
one digit, two digit, or three digit number.
three-digit.
is absolutely right. Okay. So let's run this program again and check out the output for this one.
200.
Number is a.
It is a three-digit number.
Let's run this program again and check out the output for this number 2.
It's a single digit number.
It is a single.
Let's run this program again and check out the output for a 2-digit
9.
number. This is what you're going to get as an
It
output.
is also a double-digit number.
Is this program clear to every one of you?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Who would